certainly do. I love to read. But I tell you, recently, what's really been getting me down is bookstores. Once upon a time, bookstores had just books in them. You went along, you bought your books, you sat on a comfy sofa if you maybe wanted to read a bit of it, first a few chapters, and that was it. The problem now is that with the coming of things like Starbucks, coffee chains and all that kind of thing, the bookstores are just now coffee shops with, you know, a few books in them. I think the rot really set in for me was one time in Edinburgh. This is a couple of years ago now, and the only seating in the place was in the children's section. I was there, sat down, read a few chapters of my book, and the security guard, of all things, came in and said, "Excuse me, mate, you can't sit here." I looked around at the completely empty coffee shop stroke bookshop and said, "Oh, I'm sorry, it's just that there are no other seating areas in this place, so just thought I'd sit down here since it's empty." He's like, "No, this is for kids only, mate." And I'm like, "Place is empty, what difference does it make?" He's like, "Don't make me call the cops on you, buddy, okay?" Even now I can imagine the headlines. Man reads book in bookshop. And of course there's the fact that all bookstores but one are now gone, with Waterston's being the only one left. Why Waterston's is the one left, I don't quite know, because it was the least of them, frankly. The staff aren't as polite or something. They don't stock the books. I think that's the main problem. I mean, I went there today, for example, and had to fight my way through people drinking light mocha, shake, grande things, and people reading Twilight books before you could even find the comic book section. Don't judge me. But then what's the alternative? I mean, are we basically just saying that we should all just give up and just shop on Amazon from now on, you know? I mean, it's cheaper, it's more convenient, but there's something about going to a bookstore, being able to pick up a book, ruffle through the pages, read a chapter, read a page even, look at the back, look at the, you know, the books next to it. We miss that, I think. I mean, and now of course you've got the Kindle, which is just some kind of weird electronic thing that you know, all the books are in one, which is great, except, you know, I'm me, so it's bad enough when I leave one book in the bus, but if I leave 400, you know, I mean, that's awful. I mean, what if you're sitting reading your book and your book runs out of batteries? I mean, Christ almighty, is this what we've got? I think we'll leave it there before I start sounding even more like an elderly curmudgeon. So there you have it, my thoughts on books and bookstores, the way I see it, as you will. Yeah, thanks very much, and I shall see you next time.